I want to turn now to a guest, Hen Feder, a spokesperson for the Israeli embassy here in France. He's with me here on set. Thank you for joining us here on France 24th. Welcome. What is the situation at the moment, as far as you know it, on the ground with this situation?
So yesterday, Hamas terrorist organization launched an unprovoked attack against Israel. Today, the Israeli forces are fighting back in order to retrieve the safety of the citizens of Israel. This attack was directed primarily against innocent lives and the villages surrounding the Gaza Strip. The information that I can give you at the moment is that there are still terrorists present on Israeli soil, and the IDF is going from one village to another, trying to clear out and make sure that the Israeli lives can go back to how it was before.
Now, we were hearing from our correspondent there, Iris Makler, talking about the situation with hostages and people missing. Do you know things about that, where the hostages are? What is being planned to address this incredible situation for Israel?
So according to the information that we have, there are hostages that are present in Israeli territory, and there are also hostages that are currently already in the Gaza Strip taken hostages. We're talking about civilians, we're talking about old persons, we're talking about women, children. This horrifying thing is something that the Israeli army is going to try and get resolved as soon as possible. And this is going to be a long war, but this is going to end up with Israel as a victor.
Now, Hamas launched a barrage of rockets at Israel before dawn on Saturday, as you were saying. Was there no way of knowing that? What happened to Israeli security? Israel is a fortress. How could that have happened?
So I will quote the IDF spokesman while saying that this is not the time to ask these questions. This is surely something that will have to be learned and studied by the security forces for the future. Currently, we are focused on getting back the hostages, on finding the culpable terrorists, and making sure that Israel can go back to living in peace.
Now, we've got a situation here internationally where there are strong expressions of support for Israel. It seems that allies are beefing up that support. What are you expecting concretely? What is Israel expecting concretely from its allies?
First of all, I would like to thank mostly President Macron, Prime Minister Bon, Foreign Minister Colonna, who provided their unwavering support to the country of Israel and to its people. This was joined also by the majority of the political parties and political members, as well as the entire international community, as you just mentioned. As per international support, Israel needs the unwavering support of the international community in order to have the ability to act and restore the security in Israel. So basically, we're looking for the international support, mostly by granting us the ability to keep on going and restore the peace and order in Israel and the region.
Just in terms of the situation in France, what do we know about any French nationals being held captive or missing in Israel? We've seen from certain countries that announcing that they have nationals that are caught up in this situation.
I don't have concrete information. As of yet, we are still gathering information regarding the hostages, their nationality, their names, their identity, the amount of hostages that there are. And this is a very complicated and delicate situation that we are in now. Same about the mortalities. There are, as you just mentioned, there are over 700 people who are dead and murdered. And therefore, we are trying to gather as much information as possible. And the Israeli embassy here is working to try and provide the information regarding the French nationals as soon as possible.
And just one last question for you. What is the mood in the embassy itself here in Paris between yourselves on Saturday morning? Like everybody, you must have been taken by surprise. Personally, how did you feel? What is your expressions between yourselves within the embassy about what happened? A total shock, I imagine.
The embassy is completely recruited in order to support the people of Israel here in France. Even though we were surprised, we are ready to protect and provide as much help as we can to the Israeli people.
Thank you to you, Hen Feder. You are a spokesman for the Israeli embassy here in Paris. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.